Seraphim's Scepter is a fun game, very addicting. I got addicted to this game relatively quickly. So I can continue my game. I actually got a phone call in between my last game and I can continue it right here. I can also go into the settings and adjust some of the basic settings for sound and game mode and all that good stuff. I do not want to restart, so I'm going to leave that game mode at normal. Now, the integration here is very, very neat. You have some additional Seraphims you can win from within the app, but then in the high scores there are also several ways for you to take part in what's going on online. So you have different achievements that you can win. I've won a couple of achievements playing already, just 2. And so I've got a lot of different achievements that I can unlock as I progress through the game. I also can view the leaderboards. I can see who else is playing this game out there. None of my friends in particular are playing right now. And then if I had some friends online, I can chat with them as well, which would be neat. Or I can go in and chat with people playing other games as well by this developer. So let's go in and continue my game, but first, basically what it is like the brick game with the ball, but this is very challenging because your little paddle down here is a scepter that disappears unless you touch. You can also 2-finger touch and have 2 paddles at the same time, or 2 scepters. And this works out well if you have the dexterity to pull it off. So let's go back and continue the game. And I'm starting off on level 7 here, where I left off. Items will fall, and you will... Oh, I lost a ball trying to get that item. So you are going to want to try and catch those items with your scepter. And those items do different things. Like this one just put the ball in slow motion. And you can see the timer up there that tells me how much longer I have left of slow motion. Slow motion's more of a hassle than it is anything. So as you can see, I can get 2 different scepters at the same time should I need that. So now you can see I've got a protected shield down at the bottom. I also have 2 balls bouncing around now. If it wasn't for that protected shield down there, which gives me a nice little break from the crazy action until my timer runs out. Okay, now I've got no protection, and I've got 2 of these balls going at the same time. Oh, and I lost one. Ah, lost one. So you can't hold your finger down on the screen to keep your scepter there as long as possible because it will disappear. It's only going to hold there for so long. And so it's a touch game rather than dragging your finger, which is what a lot of these other games with the brick game, you know, most of the time your paddle is there all the time and you just drag it around. I'd say this adds an additional level of difficulty because your paddle is not there unless you are touching at the appropriate time. In this case, a scepter. And there we go, past the level. So I get additional bonus points for passing quickly with my score, so it multiplies and gives me a higher score, of course. I simply tap to go on to the next level. At any time, up in the top right-hand corner, I have a pause button that I would need to hit quickly. Of course, by the time I unpause, I will have lost that ball. But I can always either resume game or go back to my main menu and start over if I'd like. But of course, what's nice about this is being able to continue at your leisure, so you can come back at any time. So you can play the game continuously until you run out of balls, and then of course the game's over and you start over. So unlocking achievements and of course different Seraphims is definitely adds fun challenge to this game as well, bringing the gameplay and encouraging you to go on further and get better at the game so you can get, you know, these additional unlocked items. So definitely a fun game. Recommend you check it out. It is very addictive. As you can see, I mean, I've gone all the way to the 8th level now and continue. So definitely check out this game. Take care, and we'll see you next time on the Daily App Show.